Deadpool and Wolverine review. Spoilers, let's go. Also, Deadpool's there. So that's him in the video. Without further ado, here's my honest reaction and thoughts and opinions of this movie. Watching it for the first time, just got home. And I have some criticism. I have an idea of what they should have done. But I absolutely love this movie. And hats off to Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds' chemistry and performance throughout all of this, but their acting as well. When Wolverine's depressed and he's just and he's in tears of what he's done. Yeah. Also, my cat is destroying my Wolverine claws, so I'll put them up here. Anyway, where was I? Yes, Ryan Reynolds in this. He had a lot of fun, didn't he, doing this film? But I don't understand Deadpool's girlfriend and Deadpool breaking up of such. I don't get the turn of why. Like, I get he got turned down from the Avengers, and then she's like, come on, do something about it, do this and that. And it kind of just goes separate ways of certain. It felt a bit odd, in my opinion. That's my honest opinion. Now, here's the thing with her. I feel like she should have died in number 2, and him getting to see his girlfriend when Deadpool and Wolverine are like, and sacrificing themselves. He should be visioned in with his girlfriend and getting to talk to her. I guess it's like a bit like the second film where he gets to do that. But this one's going to be a heart-to-heart in another way as well. I feel like they could have done that, and they could have brought them together and her to get to do something in this film and impact it, because she didn't really do much. Obviously, Deadpool is fighting for her. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe, yes, they're going to rekindle and see where they go next with that and hopefully get back on track, which is where this film is kind of leading them, which is nice. Not out of the friend zone, I guess. But that's just one thing. Logan and his sacrifice, and him basically wanting to sacrifice to do some good and help these people, and obviously being told you're the worst of your kind, you're this, you're that, and he is in a rot of the place in this movie. However, I think the parallels between the two being the lowest of the low. Deadpool shouldn't have his trilogy and this and that, and he's had to fight for it. Ryan Reynolds had to fight for this trilogy, Yeah, these two characters are quite similar in certain aspects and obviously can't kill each other, which leads to absolute brilliant fight scenes and the mountain of Deadpools coming through that portal, and then the fight scene of them all just and through the bus. It was like a blender. It was brilliant. And they just see the cowboy guy going, trying to hide away, but now he gets caught in it as well. And then, yeah. Dogpool was a thing. I didn't really... It was cool, it was nice, but it was okay. I didn't really care for it. It was just like, okay, yeah, I'm with this, but I'm not fussed. That aspect. But also we have basically Lady Deadpool being brought up as a big thing, and she doesn't really do much. She's just there. We don't get to see what's behind the mask anyway, which is a thing. So Ryan Reynolds, the handsome one, you could say, the one who doesn't have the disfigurement, he is normal. Basically, he didn't have what the other Deadpools had, their treatment and their disfigurement and their abilities, so he cannot be resurrected. So him having his face and not being disfigured or tarnished in any way has led to him actually, he's just normal, and you can kill him and he will not come back. That's what I mean by normal. You kill him, he's not coming back. And that happens as a massive gag and joke which Deadpool does to him, which I like in a way, because he is on the borderline of, yeah, he's trying to be PC, he's trying to be annoying and such, and it works, and Deadpool ripping on that. Also, Deadpool really not shying away from a religion as the bumper sticker with all that blood and everything. It's just like, wow. And the different variants of Wolverine was very cool, with obviously the one on the cross, the tiny Deadpool, the tiny Wolverine was hilarious when he got off the shelf. But definitely Superman playing Wolverine, Henry Cavill, The Witcher. Oh my god! And it's just like, I was just like, oh my god, can we get a bit more of that, please? But no. Also, the Hulk versus Deadpool. We could have got that and it didn't happen. Versus Wolverine, I mean. Like, come on, we could have got that. I wanted more of that. Where's the budget for that? I suppose it's better left to our imagination. The villain in this movie, she was naff. the villain in this movie. He was naff. Both were kind of that. The TVA obviously having this dunderhead that's causing a lot of problems, and he's trying to be more cocky and he's got secret things going on. Yeah, he kind of gets his comeuppance at the end of the film. Fair enough. He's very camp. He's very just a villain. Like Deadpool says, we have another not American, another UK villain, which is a typical trope. English people are the villains in quite a lot of films. This takes the mick out of quite a lot. Fox, Marvel, Disney, it takes a mick out of everything, and it works to a T. We also have the other villain that, yes, she's unwell known of such, and it's kind of plays to its advantage throughout the film, and her powers are like into your face. Is just like, wow, that's creepy, that's awesome. And the powers there are decent, and they have the same sort of problem as what Magneto with the helmet. Of course, we couldn't afford a Magneto to be in the film. That sucks. I would have loved to have seen him back in different form, the younger version or the older, if they could even make that work. Please, but no. Yeah, we didn't even get to see Charles. I was hoping we'd get to see a little bit because he was in Doctor Strange. But anyway, Doctor Strange had a little portal thing. Apparently he died. Yeah, there's some Marvel characters in this film. Not many. There's more of the old Marvel characters that are not really in the MCU. And this is a send-off to the X-Men and Fantastic Four and, Daredevil and Blade and stuff. Which I sadly got spoiled. And a couple hours before this film, I knew Blade was in it. I knew Fantastic Four, Flame On, the Human Torch was in it. And obviously I knew it was Captain America who's playing him. So I was like, and that sucks. And then I knew the guy with the cards got spoiled, but I didn't really know who he is. I've never really watched him. And he's very much like Deadpool says, a minion. You need subtitles to understand what the hell he's saying. Because he's like, and I was expecting him to die pretty quick, but he didn't. But he had some cool card tricks, I guess. Blade in this was decent. I've watched a few of the old ones, so, I was like, yeah, I know this guy, this is cool, Obviously, Ryan Reynolds and him are not really particular fans, so I didn't think that we would get him, but they did. And, of course, we have Daredevil, the woman. We didn't, sadly, have the actual Daredevil in this, I guess, because they want to focus on the series one, I guess, maybe? I don't know. And also, we get to see Hugh Jackman have to Wolverine Logan be a dad to X whatever her name is, the girl from Logan. She obviously got to live on from Logan's sacrifice, and it's basically Wolverine's daughter. And he finally, in a way, because she's in this in Deadpool's universe, and we have Deadpool now, they're kind of having a relationship. So that's cool. We're finally getting a daughter-dad sort of thing going on, and that's going to be cool for family, I guess, because this is what a Deadpool movie really is about, family, remembering. It was the second one was definitely about forming a family of any sort, and having this one be keeping your family, realising what you've got. I think the message here is, which is cool. That being said, there's so much to go through, so many little cameos from different X-Men people and blah, blah, blah. But the defeat, the timelines all splintering and stuff, they explained it well, but I do think you do need to know certain things from the X-Men, and I do think you need to learn things from the Loki series and stuff, so you do have to have some back knowledge of Marvel movies or X-Men movies, and you definitely need to watch Deadpool 1 and 2 to appreciate this movie. You can't just go into it willy-nilly, which some people try and do. Obviously, it could backfire and mean you've lost and just enjoy the pretty little fights, but yeah. The detail to this movie and the references and the background and the Iron Man stuff with Happy and so much. It was just lovely. And yeah, this really was a road trip, buddy comedy, fight, hurrah, comedy, action thriller movie. That was just brilliant. 9 out of 10. Really loved this movie. It has its flaws, like the villain is naff. I loved it if Deadpool's girlfriend would have stayed dead until they're going, so you can have a vision. I thought that would work more. But overall, I'm happy. And I'm happy if this is the bookend and it leaves on a happy note, and Deadpool gets a dead ending or a good ending. You could say he could continue on in the MCU, or we could just stop here and him have his happy ending, and Wolverine technically dies and gets his cake and eat it and continues to live on with his daughter. So you get the best of both worlds with him. And yeah, the characters worked well. That's my thoughts and opinions, guys. What do you think? Let me know down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in another video soon. Have a nice day. And remember, subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys in another video soon. Have a nice day.